Good evening, friends. I welcome all the participants and the audience who spared their valuable time to join this session. Today, we are conducting the sixth session of the series Becoming Better. Let me share with you two main objectives of this session. The first one is to inculcate qualities of head and heart in the youth to make them good human beings and responsible citizens. And the second one is to hone their public speaking skills by giving them an opportunity to speak on this platform. The topic of today's session is very interesting. Learn to say no. You remember there was a movie, Pink, in which there was dialogue, no means no. Most of you would have seen this movie. Once a wise man said, every time you say yes to wrong things, you are saying no to the right thing. Saying no is tough because from the childhood we are taught to say yes and it is appreciated by the elders. For the longest time, I was a yes person. Whether it was friends inviting me to a social event, relatives or friends asking for help, I simply couldn't resist saying yes. But guess what? That pushed me and my important activities behind. It disturbed my schedule, causing stress. It was time for a change. So I finally mustered up courage to embrace the power of saying no. It wasn't easy, but believe me, it was worth it. In this session, we have students from RKG Global School, Ghaziabad, BB Surinder Kaur Badal Malwa School, Punjab, Dashmesh Public School, Faridkot, Punjab, MIT, Andhra Pradesh, JP Public School, Greater Noida, Innovative Global School, Batinda, Punjab, and RDPD Public School, Jahangirabad, UP. The 8 speakers who are participating in today's session will be dwelling upon the various aspects of the topic Learn to Say No. The first one, the power of no, why it matters. The second, the right time to say no. Third, what to say when you say no. Fourth, why do we always say yes? Fifth, why you must learn to say no. Sixth, recognizing when not to say yes. Seventh, learning the skill of saying no. And the eighth, different ways of saying no. You see, all these 8 speakers are going to cover all the aspects of the topic from various angles. And there's lots to learn for all of us. There's a request to all the participants, please remain on mute until you're called upon to speak. And no one is allowed to create disturbance or speak. Even if a child is speaking or some other person is speaking, he or she will have to be removed from the session. So please cooperate and keep yourself on mute. Don't disturb the session. It's going to be very interesting. You will learn a lot for your life. Now, 2, 3 things I want to mention to all the participants. Some of you must be planning to appear for UPSC after your graduation. So there is a very nice organization, Tathastu, which admits students after class 12 and they help them to do the graduation and alongside also prepare them for the UPSC exam. Then some of you must be planning to join the defense forces as an officer, Army, Navy, Air Force. So for such people, those of you can appear in the NDA exam. These days, girls are also allowed to appear for the National Defense Academy exam conducted by the UPSC. And after you clear the exam, there is a SSB, Service Selection Board interview. Once you clear the written exam, we can give you guidance for this. We have Group Captain Prabhakaran, a senior veteran of the Air Force, who has been a president of the Services Selection Board, and he's also been a co-author with me in one of my books, gateway to a challenging armed forces career. So he'll be able to help you and guide you for preparing for the SSB. Now, without any delay, let me introduce you to the presenter of today's session. She is pursuing MCA at MITS University, Madanapalle, Andhra Pradesh. Her strengths include effective communication, public speaking, and confidence in interacting with people. She is passionate about reading books. She has a good experience in anchoring college events. She successfully hosted 3 events in MITS, where she learned stage management, audience engagement, and confident presentation skills. She's very enthusiastic about anchoring and always tries to create positive energy and good interaction with the audience. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Vempalli Nasreen with a huge round of applause. Over to you, Vempalli Nasreen. The stage is all yours.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. May I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Good evening to all present here. I feel truly honored and grateful to get this opportunity to host today's wonderful session on the theme Learn to Say No. First of all, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude for such inspiring, meaningful sessions for students across the country. He is veteran of the Indian Army, author of 12 motivational books, a TEDx speaker, and founder of the Garib Ki Gulak Foundation, which supports the medical treatment of poor peoples. And these sessions are truly helping students become better individuals and confident speakers. And this is my honor to invite two special persons of this session, Sri Mukesh Bhatnagar sir. And now I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and introduce Sri Mukesh Bhatnagar sir, a retired banker, social activist, poet, author, and writer who has graciously offered to gift a book to the most impressive speaker of today's session. Welcome, sir. We sincerely thank Mukesh Bhatnagar sir for his encouragement and support towards young speakers. Please give big round of applause to Sri Mukesh Bhatnagar sir. And this is my honor to invite Colonel Amajit Singh sir. Is a veteran of the Indian Army. He has decades of experience as an educationalist and as a principal of reputed school. He is a certified NLP practitioner and keeps guiding and motivating students. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the session. Yes. Today's topic, learn to say no, is extremely important in everyone's life because learning to say no at the right time helps us protect our values, priorities, confidence, and mental peace. So, let us begin today's insightful session with great enthusiasm. Shall we start, sir?
Please, please.
Yes, sir. Our first speaker of today is Kyati Singh. About her, she is studying in class 10th at the JP Public School, City Greater Noida. Her hobbies are arts, sports, and listening to music. She is a CBSE Games Taekwondo Zonal Level medalist in 2023 and 2024, and also a CBSE Games Karate National medalist in 2025. Her aim is to win medals for the nation on a worldwide platform and become a good nationalist. She is going to speak on the topic the power of no, why it matters. Her introduction is very impressive. And over to you, Kathy.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Good
Over
evening.
to you. All the very best.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kathy Singh, and we often the topic of mine is the power of no. Why it matters.
Please switch on your
So,
camera. You have not switched on your camera and you have not
sir,
named yourself.
Please,
So my camera is not working right now because of some system issues.
Okay.
you have 4 minutes of time, Kathy.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You have 4 minutes of timer to speak about your topic. And shall I start?
Please
Yes.
start.
You may please proceed.
Yes.
Oh, we often feel a heavy pressure to say yes to every request that comes our way. However, no is one of the most vital skills for protecting our time, our mental well-being. Here, how we can master it. The longer we wait, the harder it becomes. Avoid stalling. It only creates more anxiety for you and other person. Instead, use simple, honest phrase. Quick, thank you for thinking of me, but I'm not available right now. Second, delay response when needed. If you find something, if you feel difficult to say no, just tell something. Just say, "Let me check my schedule and get back to you." This buys you the time necessary for profit craft polite. This helps. Saying no is an act of self-care. It is not being rude. Saying no to the things that don't serve you. You're saying yes to your own time, your energy, and your peace of mind. Like practice in low-stakes situations. Your non muscle needs exercise. Practice declines upsells at checkout counter or turning down minor low-stakes requests. Now, we cannot if you are saying no, it doesn't mean that you are that you're not doing something. Everyone says that she's just unfair, but it gives our time. It saves the time for us, for the mental, for being mentally and to stay healthy. It can enrich. For me, take me an example. A boy came and he says to me that do you have time for the evening? But my inner emotion says, just say no. But once says, I said yes already. The next day I got in very big trouble. And then I got so much burden upon me. At that lesson I learned that to that no is something which can help us to save our times. So if if just let us keep it simple. If you can't say no, then start with sorry I can't. Then you just need to provide a brief reasons. So
Please, others, unmute yourself.
yes, something has happened. So so one of the big mistakes we make over explaining. Just don't tell everyone. You don't need to make an over explanation. You just need to make your own. For too many details, we can make it can make refusal sign sound like negotiation. So now, if someone is at the mistake, then you don't need to be responsible. Because if someone gets offended, they were if we take the responsibility for us, it will reduce our time and it will feel burden from us. So that's of my topic right now. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Kathy, for your powerful thoughts. I really like to how explain that saying no, it's not a weakness, but a sign of confidence and self-respect. Your speech was truly inspiring, and thank you, Kathy. Please give me a big round of applause to Kathy Singh. Very nice. Next, our second speaker of today is Avneet Kaur. She is studying in class 9 at Dasmish Public School, city Faride Port. Her hobbies include creating art, dancing, playing basketball, where she is also a state level player. She has won many medals in district level basketball competitions, dance competitions, and poem competitions and contests. Her aim is to become a highly successful person and achieve excellence in every field through and hard work and dedication. She is going to speak on the topic is the right time to say no. Over to you, Abhiko. All the very best.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone.
Please turn on your mic.
Today I
Yes,
stand
continue.
before you all to speak on a very small word, a two little word, but it is so powerful that it can change your life. The word is no. Many people think saying no is very rude. Many teenagers stay silent because they are scared of being judged, ignored, or left out. But I want to ask some questions to you all. If your friend asks you to cheat in an exam, if the crowd is going in a wrong direction, if someone pushes you towards bad habits, will you still say yes towards these just to look cool and destroy your future? Sometimes the bravest thing a person can do is to not say yes, but to say a strong and confident no. Saying no is not disrespect; it is self-respect, because every time you say no to something wrong, you say yes to your dreams, future, and your character. Today's youth is under pressure everywhere: pressure to fit in, pressure to follow the trends, pressure to please everyone, and slowly they lose their own self. But always remember this thing: peer pressure breaks your confidence more faster than your failure. Single word yes can become lifelong regret. One wrong decision, one moment to weakness, and it can destroy years of hard work. That is why boundaries matter a lot. If someone feels wrong inside, trust that feeling. It is protecting you, it is not your enemy. Real friends will never say you to change your personality. They will respect your values, respect you and your choices. And if someone says that we don't like that you said no and becomes angry, I truly believe that they are not your true and real friends. So, my dear friends, history remembers the people, those who stand out of the crowd. So, the students, those who refuse cheating, the teenager who rejects addiction, are the real heroes. Today, many people believe strength means pleasing everyone. True strength is walking away from negativity. True strength is protecting your peace. True strength is having the courage to say that I know who I am. I know myself very well. I know my values, and I am not afraid of anyone, and I'm not afraid to say no. So, before I end, I want to say all the youngsters here listening to me today that never be afraid of losing people by saying no. Be afraid uh, of losing your own self by saying wrong, by saying yes to some wrong things. Because saying no can protect your future, your dreams, your mental and physical health. So, strong people, strong people are not the ones who please everyone. Strong people are those who know how to say no confidently and strongly. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you, Avni, for your wonderful presentation. The way of you explained the importance of timing while saying was very practical and relatable, and your confidence and clarity were very excellent. Round of applause to Avni Kaur for his explanation and the way of saying. Thank you so much. A small suggestion: please others mute yourself when other speaker is saying something.
की गाड़ियां है नहीं पार्क के लिए, बाहर इतना स्पेस है तो बाहर ही पार्क हो जाती है, इसके लिए अंदर ना यहाँ पे एक एरिया
Our third
सिटिंग
speaker,
एरिया गया, आप सिटिंग एरिया को हटाकर आपका आप आराम से बन जाएगा, मतलब पार्किंग स्पेस हो जाएगा, आप और की गाड़ी अंदर पार्क कर सकते हैं.
I'm not able to know who's making this noise, disturbance.
yes, sir. Others' noise is very high. That's why. Please mute if other speakers are saying something.
इतनी कमाल की बात है ये, देखिए कितने अच्छे
Who is talking there? Who's this person?
की गई है, बहुत ही अच्छा.
Manpreet Kaur.
सबसे पहला प्लस पॉइंट ये है कि आप
Manpreet
तीन
Kaur
साथ
something.
चल रहे, हमारे दो स्टेप्स में मेन इंट्रेंस डोर आ जाती है, एंड जो मेरे एंट्रेंस
I
वॉल
am going to remove them now.
Yes, sir. Remove it.
बहुत ही अच्छा आता है घर
Manpreet Kaur.
आ जाइए आप सभी
Please
का
unmute.
स्वागत इस प्यारे हॉल में. तो यहाँ पर एंट्री पे ही सबसे पहले वुडन का डोर आ जाता है. Associate Yadav and cards.
Manpreet Kaur, please mute it.
आप सब
Hi, sorry. Nasreen, please unmute yourself.
Yes. Yes. Okay, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Our third speaker of today is Sangamjeet Kaur, and about her introduction, she is studying in class 10th at BB Surinder Kaur, Badal Mawal School. Her hobbies are painting and writing. She has received awards in debate and quiz competitions. Her aim in life is to become a good human being and later serve the nation as a high-ranking civil service officer. She is going to speak on the topic is what to say when you say no. Over to you, Sangamdeep Kaur. All the very best.
Thank you. Good evening to the respected teachers present in the today class. Today I Sangamdeep from class 10th. Today I'm going to speak on the topic what to say when to say. So now think about the last time someone asked you for a favor. Maybe it was an extra project at work, an invitation to an event, or a commitment you did not have time for. Did you want to say no? And did you instead hear yourself saying yes? Most of us are the chronic people pleasers. We say yes because we want to be helpful, we fear missing out, or we dread conflict. But every time we say yes to something we do not want to do, we are actually saying no to something we truly value. We say no to our peace of mind, our families, our health, and our own goals. Today, I want to talk about we must reclaim the word no and how to say it with grace, confidence, and zero guilt. First, let us reframe how we the word no is not a rejection of the other person. It is a boundary that protects your own energy and time. We live in a world that glorifies being busy. We treat a packed calendar like a badge of honor. But constant compliance lead straight to burnout when you try to be everything to everyone and you end up giving the worst of everyone. You end up giving the worst version of yourself to the people and projects that matter most. Saying no is actually an act of honesty. It means you respect the other person too much to give them half hearted, exhorted yes. So, how do we actually say it? Many of us avoid saying no because we do not know how to phrase it without sounding harsh. The secret lies in being direct, polite, and brief. Here are three simple frameworks you can use. First, use the direct and appreciative approach. You simply say, thank you so much of thinking me, but I don't have the capacity to take this on right now. You do not need a dramatic excuse. A simple lack of time is a complete explanation. Second, try the alternative offer. This works well with colleagues or friends. You can say, I cannot help with this project this week, but I can review the final draft next Tuesday. This shows you care about the outcome, but you are still protecting your current schedule. Third, use the buffer strategy. If you are habitual realistic person, put yourself time. Say, let me check my calendar and get back to you by this evening. This breaks the automatic reflex to please and gives you space to form a critical refusal. Like the most crucial rule of no, saying no is this avoid over explaining. explaining. When you feel guilty, we tend to give you a long list of excuses. We talk about a busy week, our car troubles, or a family schedules. Do not do this. Long explanation sounds like negotiations. They give the other person room to solve your problems and talk being back into yes. A boundary requires no apology. As I close, I challenge you to look at your calendar for the upcoming week. Find one thing that drains, one thing you've accepted out of obligation, or one request that is about to come your way. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Sangamdeep, for your thoughtful speech. I especially like how you explained polite and a respectable way of saying no without hurting others. It was truly meaningful. Yes, thank you so much. A big round of applause for Sangamdeep Kaur. Yes, thank you. Next, our fourth speaker of today is Gurveer Kaur. She is studying in class 10th at Innovative Global School. Her hobbies are playing chess and reading books. She scored first position in calligraphy and is also the house captain of her school. Her aim is to become a chartered accountant. She is going to speak on the topic is why do we always say yes? Over to you, Gurveer Kaur. All the very best.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Respected judges, teachers, and my fellow speakers, good evening to all. Have you ever said yes to something when deep inside you want to say no? Maybe a friend asked for help when you were tired. Maybe someone insisted on something you didn't agree with. Yet you smiled and said, okay. Why do we do that? Today, me Gurvika of Innovative Global School want to talk about a simple word yes and complicated reasons behind it. Firstly, we say yes because we want to be liked. As human beings, we naturally belong to desire to be loved. We don't want to disappoint others or feel left out. Saying yes feels safe. It keeps relationships smooth and avoid conflict. But sometimes, trying to please others, we forget to respect our own feelings. Secondly, we say yes out of fear of rejection, fear of being judged, fear of losing opportunities. We worry that if we say no, people might think we are rude, selfish, or unhelpful. So instead of being honest, we choose comfort over truth. Thirdly, habit plays a big role. If someone grows up always being told to be good, polite, and agreeable, they may start believing that saying no is wrong. Over time, yes becomes automatic, even when it should not be. But here's the important question: is saying always yes is a good thing? The answer is no. Because every time we say no to others at the cost of ourselves, we say no to our own time, energy, and well being. Constantly agreeing can lead to stress, frustration, and even loss of self confidence. So, my dear fellow speakers, what should we do? We need to learn the power of saying no. If we say no, it does not mean we are rude. It means we are aware. It means we respect our time. It means we have courage to be honest. Imagine a world where people say yes because they truly mean it, not because they feel pressured. That yes would be more genuine, more meaningful, and more powerful. So, my dear friends, other time when you are about to say yes, pause for a moment and ask yourself, do I really want this? If the answer is yes, say it confidently but firmly, because my dear listeners, your choices matters, your voice matters. And sometimes the strongest word you can say is no. Thank you. Have a wonderful time ahead.
Thank you, Gurveer, for your amazing speech. The way of you explained the fear pressure, and emotions behind always saying yes. This very realistic and eye-opening. Well done. A big round of applause for Gurveer Kaur. Very nice speaking. Thank you so much. Now, our fifth speaker of today is Pahal Sharma. And about her introduction, she is studying in class 12 in Dayanand Model Senior Secondary School. Her hobby is reading books. Her aim is in life is to become a judge. And she is going to speak on the topic is why you must learn to say no. Over to you, Pahal Sharma. All the very best.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for honoring me. Thank you so much. Your future is created by what you say yes to and what you courageously say no to. Wishing a very good evening to all the respected dignitaries, teachers, coordinators, and all my dear friends. Today, I Pahel Sharma from Dayanand Model Senior Secondary School, Dayanand Nagar, Jalandhar. Let me start by asking you a question. Have you ever said yes when your heart wanted to say no? Yes to extra question when you were already tired. Yes to things that stole your time, peace, and value. If this sounds familiar, then today's message is for you. Today, I want to talk about one of the most powerful and life changing skills anyone can develop, the courage to say no. Today, I am going to elaborate on why you must learn to say no. For that, first of all, say no to protect your time and energy. Lost time is never found again. This is the famous quote of Benjamin Franklin. When you say yes to everything, your day gets filled with tasks that may not even matter to you. Imagine a student who agrees to every favor, every outing, and every distraction. By the end of the day, there is no time left for the study or rest. As an example, APJ Abdul Kalam, who was known for his best discipline and dedication. When you say no to distractions, you say yes to your goals. Next, say no to avoid overcommitment and burnout. Many people believe that being busy means being successful, but being busy and being productive are not the same. When you take on too many responsibilities, stress increases, quality decreases, and your health suffers. Say no to establish healthy boundaries. You teach people how to treat you by what you allow. Boundaries are not the walls, they are the guidelines. They let the others what is acceptable and what is not. Say no to boost the self confidence and self respect. Every time you say yes to say no to something that goes against your priorities, you send yourself a powerful message: my needs matter. Say no to increase focus and productivity. As Swami Vivekananda said, concentrate all your thoughts upon the work in hand because great achievements require great concentration. When you say yes to too many things, your attention gets divided. When you say no, your focus becomes sharper. Say no to avoid future awkwardness. It's better to decline honestly now than to disappoint someone later. A polite no today prevents a stressful explanation tomorrow. For example, if you know you cannot complete a task, it's wiser to say so at the beginning rather than to fail at the last moment. Say no to increase the value of your yes. If you say yes to everyone, your yes loses value. But when you are selective, your yes becomes valuable and sincere. Remember, quality matters more than quantity. Say no to stop pleasing others at your own expense. Many of us say yes simply because we want approval, but constantly seeking approval can make us forget our own dreams. Next, say no to create space for better opportunities. When your schedule is full of unnecessary commitments, there is no room for something extraordinary. Say no to gain control over your life. This is the most important reason of all. If you do not decide how your time is spent, someone else will decide. Remember this: every no is actually a yes. No to distractions is yes to focus. No to overwork is yes to health. To people pleasing is yes to self respect. My dear friends, so from today onward, say no without guilt, without fear, and without endless explanations. Protect your time, protect your energy, and protect your dreams. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Pahal, for your impactful speech. I really appreciated how you highlighted that saying no helps us protect our goals, values, and mental peace. Your message was truly motivating and clearly mentioned. A big round of applause for Pahal Sharma. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite our sixth speaker of today is Kashmin Jain. She is studying in class 9th at JP Public School, coming from the city Noida. Her hobbies are singing and writing, sketching also. She is a published author in the anthology Footprints of Imagination and has received a certificate of appreciation. Her aim is to become a civil service officer and serve the country. She is going to speak on the topic is recognizing when not to say yes. Over to you, Kashmir Jain. All the very best.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Today, I'll be going to speak on the topic recognizing when not to say yes. In our daily lives, we say yes to too many things, helping friends, joining activities, accepting responsibilities, and fulfilling expectations. Being helpful is a good quality, but saying yes all the time is not always right. We must learn to recognize situations where saying no is the wiser choice. First of all, we should not say yes to everything because it can make us stressed and tired. When we take too many responsibilities, we feel pressure and exhaustion. Instead of enjoying our work, we become worried and frustrated. This is why we must understand that we cannot do everything all the time. Secondly, it is important to know our limits and priorities. Every person has limited time and energy. As students, our main priorities are studies, health, family, and our personal growth. If we keep agreeing to every request, we may lose focus on our work and what is truly important for us. Thirdly, we should not say yes if something affects our studies, health, or peace of mind. For example, staying awake late at night for unnecessary activities can affect our concentration and health. If something creates stress or disturbs our mental peace, it is perfectly fine to refuse politely. Another important point is that we should not agree just because of pressure or fear of disappointing others. Many times, people say yes only because they are afraid others may judge them or become upset. But making decisions only to please others is not healthy. We should think about what is
ये चल
for
रहा
our
है इसका
responsibility.
कर्नल का ऑनलाइन चल रहा
Yes,
है
continue.
कुछ चल रहा है
The point is, we must also recognize when people start taking advantage of our kindness, and if someone keeps asking that to help again and again, considering our needs, we should exactly say if someone keeps asking for help again and again without considering our needs, we should understand that our kindness is being misused. Helping others is good, but we should not ignore ourselves completely. Another important thing is to think carefully before agreeing to anything. Instead of giving an immediate answer, we should always ask the question: do I really have time for this? Or will this affect my important work? Thinking before saying yes help us make wiser decisions. It is also very important to refuse things that make us uncomfortable or unsafe. Always have the courage to say no. Protecting ourselves is more important than trying to fit in with others. We should also avoid unnecessary commitments because they make time management difficult. When we say yes to too many unimportant things, we lose time for studies, hobbies, family, and rest. Learning to refuse unnecessary tasks help us maintain balance in life. Another thing to remember is that saying no politely is not rude. A respectful refusal shows maturity and honesty. we can always refuse kindly without hurting someone's feeling. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Kashmir, for your insightful speech. The way you explained how to identify situations where we should avoid saying yes were extremely thought and mature. Wonderful presentation. All the very best. And big round of applause. Big round of applause for Kashmir Jain. Your very nice speech. All the very best. Now, our seventh speaker of today is Kishu. She is studying in class 12 at RDPD's public school city, and her hobby is reading books. Her aim in life is to become a news anchor. She is going to speak on the topic is learning the skill of saying no. Over to you, Kishu. All the very best.
Thank you, Dee. Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to speak on the topic of learning the skill of say no. Say no may sound like a small thing, but it is actually is a very important life skill. Many people find it a very difficulties to say no because afraid to hurting other and being disliked. But it always saying yes can create stress, pressure, and problem in life. Learning to say no is important life because it has helped to protect your time, energy, and self-respect. The first step to develop this ability to this is a small things. We do need to refuse everything is immediately. We can being to enjoy no small things such as unnecessary focus and activities that waste our time. Slow. This is a make us many comfort and confident. The second point is a practice in a safe environment. We can practice in with close friends, family members, and proper we trust. It is help to learn refuse politely with feelings and guilty. Like example, we can say sorry, but I cannot do this right now. Speaking calmly, respectfully, and very important. The another point is help to build self confidence. When we believe ourselves, we understanding and our opinion and feelings also matter. And conflict help to us on making decisions rightly is a spread to doing things only the first other. And last point is accept not everyone will take like us. It is impossible to make everyone is a happy all time. Some pupils may feel disappointed when we refuse, but that does not mean we are wrong. A polite no is better than this ideas. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kishu, for your wonderful speech. I like how you explained that saying no is a skill that develops with confidence, practice, and self awareness. Very well presented. A big round of applause for Kishu. Thank you. All the very best. Now, our eighth speaker of today is Adya Tyagi. She is studying in class 11th at RKG Global School, and her hobbies are shooting and dancing. Her aim in life is to become an international shooter. She is going to speak on the topic is different ways of saying no. Over to you, Adya Tyagi. All the very best. Hello.
Is she there?
She is there, sir,
Okay.
but she's not responded. Adya Tyagi, please unmute yourself and speak it. Adya Tyagi, please unmute self. Your face is recognized here. Please unmute. Hello, sir.
Yeah, Adya, I am calling her, she's not responding. She's not able to unmute.
She speaks something, but speaker is in unmute position, sir.
Hmm.
She's left, sir.
She left, okay.
She's left from the group just
Doesn't
now.
matter, doesn't matter. No, go ahead, please go ahead. Call the guest speaker now.
We will wait for 2 minutes, or we'll continue, sir.
Let me try.
Yes.
She's trying to join again, she's telling.
Yes, sir.
We can wait for a while.
Wait. Yes, sure, sir.
In the meantime, if anybody else wants to say something, we can give you 2 minutes time. If any of the people who are joining, their students, their teachers from other schools, I can see a couple of them. We have a lot of people. If somebody wants to say something, just we can give you 2 minutes time. If any student, any other student wants to say something, or any other teacher wants to say something. Yes, anyone? Please raise your hand. Or
Adya. Hello? Adya
Hello, ma'am.
Tyagi?
Am I audible?
yes, yes,
Yes,
you're audible.
yes. Yes. All
Sorry,
the very
so
best. Continue.
okay. Can you give me just 2 minutes for?
Ah, okay. Take a breath. Slowly relax and say something.
So, my name is Adya Tyagi and I'm from RKG Global School, class 11th from Ghaziabad. My topic is different ways of saying no. We must think that a no is a very single, simple word, but it contains a very big meaning behind it. The word no is one of the shortest word in the English language. Yet, for many people, it is one of the hardest word to say no. Why? Because deep inside, we fear disappointing others. We fear being judged, rejected, misunderstood, or left alone. So instead of speaking honestly, we often say yes when our heart is silently screaming no. But life teaches us something very important. Saying no
is not a sign of disrespect, it is a sign of self respect. However, the real art lies not just in saying no, but in knowing how to say no it wisely, politely, confidently, and courageously. Every single day, we face situations where we must choose between pleasing others and protecting our peace. A student is asked by her friends to skip studies and waste time scrolling on social media. A teenager is pressured to follow trends just to fit in. Of our habits we know are harmful. Sometimes relatives, classmates, or even our close friends accept us to agree with everything they say. In such moments, saying no becomes necessity. Not because we are rude, but because we value our goals, our principles, and our future. There are many different ways of saying no, and each one reflects maturity and emotional intelligence. The first way is a polite refusal. We can say, I'm sorry, but I can't do it this. This type of no is a gentle yet firm. It teaches us that kindness and the boundaries can exist together. The second way is an honest explanation. For example, I would love to help you, but I have important work to finish. May this help others understand our priorities without creating conflict. The third way is a confident and a direct no. Sometimes life demands clarity. If someone pushes us towards something wrong, cheating an exam, bullying someone, spreading rumors, or trying harmful habits, but we should firmly say no. This is not right. A strong no in the right moment can save our future from lifelong regrets. Another powerful way is delaying an answer. Instead of immediately agreeing because of pressure, we can say yes. We can say, let me think about it. This gives us time to make wise decisions instead of emotional discussions. Say no through our actions. Sometimes silence, distance, or walking away from negativity is the strongest answer. Not every battle requires an argument. Some situations simply require self control and dignity. My dear friends, one of the greatest problems in today's generation is the desperate need for approval. Many people destroy their peace trying to avoid disappointing others. But the truth is, if you always say yes to everyone, one day you will lose yourself. Imagine a student preparing for boards. His friends ask him to go out every evening, waste time and ignore studies. If he keeps saying yes, he may gain temporary happiness but lose long time success. But if he politely says no, I need to focus on my future, that single decision can completely change his life. Another real life example is peer pressure. Many teenagers start unhealthy habits, not because they want to, but because they are afraid to being called boring or uncool. In such moments, saying no becomes an act or courage. It takes real strength to stand alone instead of blindly following the crowd. Even in daily life, saying no protects our mental health. Sometimes people ask too much from us, our time, our energy, our attention. If we never refuse, we become emotionally exhausted. A person who cannot say no often feels stressed, overwhelmed, and unhappy because they carry responsibility that were never theirs. We must remember this important. Every yes has a cost. When we say yes to distractions, we say no to disciplines. When we say yes to fear, we say no to confidence. When we say yes to toxic people, we say no to inner peace. That is why learning different ways of no is not just a communication skill. It is a life skill. A wise person understands the boundaries and not walls to push people away. The protection, the preserve our happiness, goals, and dignity. Saying no does not make us selfish. In fact, it teaches us
Yes.
responsibilities, clarity, and self worth. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Adya, for your excellent speech. And I really enjoyed the way of you shared different positive and respectful way of saying no. In daily life situations, your presentation was engaging and informative. Thank you. Please give a big round of applause for Adya Tyagi for her excellent presentation and speech. All the very best. And come to the conclusion part of today's session. Now, all the speakers have beautifully expressed their thoughts on the theme of learn to say no. Yes, today's session taught us that saying no is not about negatively, it is about self respect, priorities, courage, and make wise decisions in our life. Every speaker shared valuable ideas and inspired us to become more confident and responsible individuals. All the very best. Thank you once again. And now I would like to request our respected guest and mentor to share their valuable words. If anyone to say something, please share your thoughts in this session.
सर मैं चाहूंगा आलम प्रभाकर सर अपने कुछ ऑब्जर्वेशन शेयर करें.
Yes, sir.
आलम सर.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Karan
Good
sir.
evening.
Good evening,
Once again, it's a pleasure to see all young Naris of India. I think you guys are overtaking us. Okay. God's strength and God's speed. Having said that, one should have the courage of conviction. Saying yes is very easy, but saying no, you will have to think 10 times. You will have to think 10 times. Because, and you should be prepared with politeness. Why you are saying no? Over a period of time, you will become the judge. Everyone will come to you. If you are saying yes sir, 3 bags full, you will never get the crowd. But if you know when to say no, and then stand with conviction, with logical points, explaining yourself, there's no way you will be the leader among the sheep. You know who's going to be a sheep, you'll be the shepherd to guide many. Wonderful speeches by all, especially Nazreen.
Yes,
Wonderful. You're done
Thank
well.
you, sir.
God bless you. And Payal Sharma, of course, you are Payala Sharma. You've done so well. Logical points, well put across. Number of applause you got, so good. Not that anyone is bad, but always in a race, somebody is slightly ahead by nice quotations, expressions, and confidence. God bless you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Prabhakar sir, for seeming very happy and throughout these graceful words. Thank you so much, sir. Now, if anyone to say else wishes to share thoughts, kindly raise your hands and say something. May I invite you? I request Sri Mukesh Bhatnagar sir say something about it in this session to make successful in this session, along with Prabhakar sir.
Nasrin, you hosted the program very well. I'm thankful to Alam sir and Pradeep sir for inviting me as an observer. When I was expecting each student speaker will talk about some leading persons in the history. In my view, the people who have said no, they have become a part of the history. For example, Abraham Lincoln, Nelson Mandela, and many people, Bhagat Singh, Lala Lajpat Rai, there are so many people who, by saying no, they have changed the course of history. Margaret Thatcher was one of them, Mahatma Gandhi, Indira Gandhi. तो उनका हम एग्जांपल दें कि कितनी गट्स चाहिए नो करने के लिए. There is a book, Living Life of Inspiration. This is a book written by some students like you, and it was presented to the President of India, Draupadi Murmu ji, and it contains an article of mine also. There is a story of my life. About 45 years back, there was an exam of judicial exam, and there was mass scale cheating in one of the paper. Mass scale cheating. I was the only person who said no. What is going on? And I was shutted out, literally thrown out. You keep quiet, sit down. So then I wrote on the paper, if this is the position of a judicial officer exam, then it is not worth giving it. So that honesty has taken me to my banking career, and to many write-ups I share in the public honesty. Now, each of one of you have said about no. It is really very tough to say no, when to say, why to say. But in my view, three speakers stands apart: Pahal Sharma, Kashmin Jain, and Kishu. All the three have really given their best. Uh, I think so. But as Alam sir seconded my viewpoint, Pahal Sharma, in my view, is the most impressive and appealing speaker. So, in my view, she deserves a prize from me, which will be a book written by also again a 16-year-old girl, Bhavishya Ki Neev. But I will think about Kishu and Kashmir also for some book also. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words, and thank you for you joining Prabhakar sir and Mukesh Bhatnagar sir for sharing your thoughts and valuable words. And congratulations, Pahal Sharma. And finally, I request Colonel Pradeep Kaur sir to distribute the certifications of participation and conclude today's session. If anyone want to say something, speakers or any guests.
Yeah, I would like to add on.
Yes.
Bhatnagar sir rightly brought out about a president. It was in the parliament, one of the senator got up and said, "Don't forget, your father used to make my shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Don't ever forget, your father made my shoes."
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm so glad you brought it out. If you have any repairs, please tell me, I can mend your shoes.
Yes, yes.
A golden words of such great leaders impact with politeness to make them think straight. That is courage of conviction. Thank you, sir, Bhatnagar sir, for bringing up this
Alam
point.
sir, is this visible to you? Is this
Yes,
visible to
yes,
you?
yes. Abraham
Abraham
Lincoln,
Lincoln.
sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
this I
yes.
did in 1974 when I
Oh,
was studying
great.
law. Abraham Lincoln. It is
Wonderful.
my own sketch. Thank you.
So, shall we start with the certificate? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
So first is Nasreen. She has been very nice, and her anchoring has been so very professional manner. She has anchored it, and I would like to
Thank you, sir.
appreciate this so much. I'll be sending you a book as a compliment, as a prize for all the professional anchoring which you have done. So much effort you have taken to prepare the script and also to deliver it so professionally, so confidently. Well done, Nasreen.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Next, we have Khyati Singh. She was the one who started, but somehow her camera was not working, so she had to speak without the camera. Anyway, Avneet Kaur, yes, congratulations. You spoke well.
Thank you
Next,
so
we
much,
have
sir.
Sangandeep Kaur, very nice. You also spoke nicely, well
Thank
prepared.
you, sir.
Gurveer Kaur, again a nice student, and I could make out that you have practiced so well. From your way you were talking, you were speaking, I could make out that in your school, your teachers, your principal, everyone, they made you practice so much. Next, we had Pahal Sharma. Of course, you've done a very good, gave a presentation, very confident, very nice. I appreciate that. Next, we had Kashmin Jain.
Thank you,
Again, you
sir.
have prepared
Thank you so much.
nicely, spoken well, with so much of confidence. Well done. And Kishu, you again have
Polished
done
too.
very nice, and
Thank you so much, sir.
your preparation, your confidence is really praiseworthy. You have performed so well. God bless you. And next we have Adya Tyagi, although she had some problem, technical problem, but later on she got over that and
I
spoke
agree.
very well. Very nice. You were so nice presentation you gave. But only I can say in future, please rehearse this thing also, that you're how to unmute yourself, and that goes to everyone. That's why we had a small orientation session yesterday to make everybody familiar with these aspects. Colonel Amarjit Singh, he could not attend. Then we had Mr. Mukesh Bhatnagar, sir, as always.
Yes,
He is
Bhatnagar, sir.
devoting time and he is a great mentor and he always gives us his time, his blessings, guidance, and also he takes the trouble to give these books, purchase these books, send them by courier, make the assessment, and that's a great job and a great support to our initiative, learning from legends and becoming better. Thanks a lot, sir, for your time and your guidance. So with that, we come to an end of this certificate
Yes, sir.
distribution. And I think Ilamdeep
Yes,
Kaur
sir.
raised the hand. Let her say something. Are you there, Ilamdeep Kaur? DPS Faridkot.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have a short speech prepared if you would give me a chance because there was a communication failure on my side, and due to some issues, my name couldn't reach the list.
Okay. Anyway, if you want to say something, we'll say in a short 2 minutes time.
Yes, sir. I'll just take 2 minutes. Thank you.
Please. Yes.
So,
All the
sir,
very best.
thank you. My name is Ilamdeep Kaur, and I truly feel honored to speak before you. And thank you for this opportunity. So, before I begin, I would like to ask you something. What if one small word could change your future? Just imagine, just one small word. A word so small with just two letters, yet powerful enough to protect your dreams, your future, and your self respect. And the word is no. Today, I'm speaking on the topic learn to say no. Many of us are afraid to say no. We say yes to fit in, to please others. But in doing so, we slowly forget ourselves. The difference between the people who say no and the people who stand out is simple because they learn to say no. They learn the lessons that life has for them before the life teaches them the hard way. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam chose hard work over comfort. Mary Kom refused doubt. And Stephen Hawking refused the fate that the life has had written for him. A strong no can protect your future. We must say no to bad habits, negativity, and anything that pulls us away from our goals. So now I would like to share a few lines I wrote. A yes to the world can silence your voice, but one brave no can become your choice. When fear says you can't, say, no, I will try. People who stand out are not the ones who say yes to everything, but they are the ones who are brave enough to say no. Let no protect your dreams. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Well done. Very nice. Very nice.
Yes. Thank you for taking one step towards to say something. Thank you. All the very best for your innovative speech. And finally, I would like to express my grateful attitude and grateful thanks to Prabhakar sir, along with Pradeep Karne sir, to give me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Yes.
And
Thank you, everyone, for your. Yes, sir.
I would like to say a word about Ilamdeep Kaur. In fact, we got names of two students from each school, and one was Avneet Kaur and Ilamdeep Kaur from Dashmesh Public School. But when we get two names, we select one student to be a speaker. But I am so delighted to say that Ilamdeep Kaur has spoken very nicely. She raised her hand, took this opportunity. But I can only say that you have got a very good way of speaking. You prepared nicely.
Very
And
nice.
next session, if you want, we'll give you a chance to speak. And subsequently, if you want, we can also give you a chance to host the session also. And you spoke so well. I'm so happy for you.
It would mean a
God
lot
bless you.
to make my day.
Excellent.
We also need that type of courage people to say something, to express
Yes.
their thoughts and courageousness.
Yes,
All the
yes.
very best.
Yes, yes. If anybody else want to say something, we can give you 2 minutes. Any teacher, any student.
Very good, sir.
Okay. Jimmy Brar raised the hand. Jimmy Brar, please come forward. You want to say something? Are you there?
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Yes, please.
Good evening, all the worthy members.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, good evening, sir, Mr. Pradeep Khare.
Good evening.
Good evening, Prabhakar sir, and all the worthy, all the renowned members here. I really congratulate you and I give you my heartfelt wishes to start this program and to encourage the young readers, young minds to put forward their initiatives, to put forward their thoughts, their thinkings, their viewpoints, and to encourage the teachers as well to groom such children to be the national speakers, the orators. So this is you can say a turning point. Like these are the minds, like the clays. So to which side we are going to change their minds apart from their the screen time, apart from their television, apart from their tabs, apart from their online games, and obviously they are going to divert themselves towards the books. So this is really, really an opportunity not for the children and but this is a kind of a pushing hand for those who sometimes feels passive in the classrooms, and this will also inculcate the reading habit. They can be away from the mobile phones and towards the books to read certain matter so that they can provide their valuable things to the society. Thank you so very much, and I'm really very grateful that I am given this chance. I'm Jimmy Brad from the Shmesh Public School, Faridkot. Thank you so very much to all the renowned members, to all the valuable guests present here, and all the lovely audience who is listening me, and my lovely students, whether they belong to my school or some other school. I really congratulate the certificate winners also. Thank you so very much. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity.
Very nice, ma'am. So you're teaching there in the Smith school? Hello?
I'm teaching there. I'm taking grade 10th.
At 10th class. What subject do you teach, ma'am?
Sir, I teach English.
Very nice. That's very nice. We really appreciate your sentiments and your initiative of speaking on this platform. We'll always love to have your cooperation and involvement in sessions in future as well.
Yes, so this is really, really, I must say ki whether this is late evening, I can say a few of the teachers also and even me also, but still, this is really a kind of effort that you are putting to bring our children into the limelight. Every time it's not possible, but this is such a platform that we can take our children out from their monotonous environment. Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. In fact, we have a recording of these sessions. I'll be sharing the recording tomorrow. So those of you who could not attend for any reason, this recording can be shared with all the students and teachers as well.
Thank you, Jimmy ma'am, for your valuable thoughts and shared here. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for your valuable presence. Thank you once again for giving me this golden opportunity to express my skills and all. Thank you. And I have been waiting for an opportunity like this in forward. Thank you.
It's very nice. Very nice. And we are so pleased to have you. Nasreen, you've done a wonderful job. I once again appreciate you. Thank you. You have really handled in a very professional manner. So, like all good things come to an end. So, I think it's time to end the meeting as well. So good night. God bless you and take very good care of yourself.
All speakers, all the very best. Thank you for your timing. All speakers are done very nice and effectively. All the very best for my side and the Kuldeep sir side also. All the very best. Have a wonderful day, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.